want to talk about how important it is to understand the psychology behind the market. Alright, I sort of mentioned this in the blog post that I wrote, that I published yesterday. Behavioral finance is also a study of this. But market psychology, why does the price do what it does? People always like to associate these things with news and all this other stuff. That's pretty much irrelevant. What moves the price are people's actions, the buying and the selling. So what motivates somebody to buy or sell is, many different reasons. Many people are randomly buying and selling. They don't know it. But there are certain conditions where people are forced to buy and sell. And that is what we're interested in. That is what I'm most interested in. They have no choice but to buy or sell. Those are typically traders that are caught in the wrong side. Okay? So they're motivated. They're very motivated to act. And that's the type of psychology that I am looking to understand. Now, a very basic form of that is what happens at support and resistance levels. Now let's talk about that real quick. Why does an old support become a new resistance, and vice versa? Let's see if, while we're watching this, because this is no good right now. The S&P is selling along with that. Let's see an example of that real quick, and then I'll explain it. Okay, you can find many examples of this. Right, like for example, if I draw a horizontal line right in here, this was an old support, became a new resistance. See that? Okay. So what's happening, now I'm going to explain it. What happens there basically is this. At a support level, people generally will buy. Okay? And then you have traders who buy because they think, okay, it's got a hold or whatever. They buy the support and then it breaks below the support. Now remember, a lot of people don't use stops. Alright, so the market goes below the support and can go who knows how far below that support. These traders are now caught and they're taking all this pain. It's not very pleasant. When the market revisits that level, if the market just so happens to come back up to that support, guess what? Those traders that are still long are going to be so happy to get out of this thing. So they're going to sell. Then it becomes a resistance. On top of that, you have the bears who are watching this thing for a short, and they start adding to that pressure. Right? So there's a little example of psychology. That's more important than anything else. Understanding that. Okay. Anyway, back to the trade here.